Today we're going to discuss a very interesting topic, a topic that I get a lot of questions about. Are you ready to bid at auction? This video is going to be in two parts, and in the first part I'm going to talk about all the preparation that you need to do prior to attending an auction, and the next part will be more detail around auction day. Prior to auction, there's a few things you want to do. Number one, make sure you grab a copy of the contract in section 32 and either check it out yourself or get it checked out by a solicitor or conveyancer. It's always a good idea to get a legal professional to run their eye over it, and they can give you good understanding of what that entails. Second thing to remember at an auction is if you haven't purchased a home before, if you've purchased a home through a private treaty previously, auction is a little bit different. It's an unconditional sale. So what that means is if you are willing to do a building and pest inspection on the property, you'll need to do all that prior to the auction day, because the day you sign the contracts on auction day, the property is definitely sold with no subject to finance and no conditions. So all your due diligence needs to be done prior to the auction day. Another great thing to do prior to purchasing at auction is to try and do multiple inspections. I know a lot of people see the home once. You should always see a property twice, perhaps at different times of the day will give you a really good understanding of if this home suits you or not. The reason being there is no cooling off period at auction. So once you commit yourself to a property, you want to make sure that you're 100% certain about the home. The fourth tip is to try and set a limit. Now, this is actually against what I would like you to do, which is to actually surpass your limit and pay more. But at the same time, what you don't want to be doing is having buyer's remorse where you've purchased a property, you've overpaid for it and you're unsure about a home. Of course, you are certain about the property and it's your dream home. You should pay whatever it takes to try and secure the property. But at the same time, make sure you do due diligence, make sure you speak to a financial broker. If you don't have anyone good, we can put you in touch with the #1 broker in the country, and make sure you tell the broker you're intending on bidding at an auction so that he can get all the paperwork lined up and get your pre-approval sorted beforehand. I've sold properties before where the client thinks the broker's arranged everything, the broker doesn't know that he's bidding at an auction, and it all falls apart. The secret behind choosing a good style suit is leave it up to your wife. Happy wife, happy life. The last part is deposits, and as you already probably know, most auctions call for a 10% deposit. And what that means for you is it's always a great idea to speak to the agent or the auctioneer beforehand, perhaps a week or two in advance if you're intending on bidding, to let them know and of course find out how much deposit they need to pay, you need to pay on the day, and also how the deposit needs to be paid. Different agencies have different ways of accepting deposits. Some only take checks, some only take bank checks and not personal checks. At Ray White, we offer multiple options, including electronic bank transfer as well. And if that is an option that an agent you're bidding with is offering, always a great idea to contact your bank and increase your limit, as most banks only have a $5,000 transfer capacity. I hope this video gives you a really good insight into all the things you need to do to prepare prior to bidding at an auction. My last and final bonus tip for you is if you can't make it to an auction day, or if only your wife can make it or your husband can make it, you can always sign the contract with a nomination clause on it. So what that means is you can add or remove a name later on if need be, or you can also arrange for a friend or a family member to do the bidding on your behalf. Of course, they'll have to sign the contracts on your behalf and still pay the deposit, but later on the solicitors will be able to change the names over. In the next video, I'll give you more tips around what to do on the actual auction day, so stay tuned.